Zelensky called on Russia to resume peace talks without delay. In Mariupol, hundreds of people remain trapped in the basement of a theatre bombed by Russia on Thursday.
Well, as a result of the conflict in Ukraine, the Centre for Global Development, a US think tank, is warning that more than 40 million people around the world could be pushed into extreme poverty and hunger. Well, let's head to Poland and talk to Martin Dover, who's head of Go Dharmic Scotland. And I know, I mean, you're a student, aren't you, Martin? You've headed over there as part of your charity work. Why is it so important? Why have you got such a passion to do what you're doing and get out there and help people?
Yeah, so the idea of our charity, Go Dharmic, is based on the idea of Dharma. We believe that the responsibility just of humans is to come and do good for anyone who needs our help. So it seemed like the inevitable thing. We've just come over for the weekend, just as we help people all across the UK, across India, in the US. People in Poland and the Ukrainian refugees need our help right now. So we have teams working in Krakow this weekend. We have teams at the borders. We have volunteers in Kyiv itself, just spreading as much love as we can and helping everyone who needs our help as best as we can.
What do you get out of it, Martin, as a young person out there volunteering, just on a very simple human level? What is it like?
To be honest, it's very disturbing. Yes, when you see people carrying everything they can carry, walking through the station just behind me, they've clearly packed up their life in hours, if not minutes, and got on a bus and been taken to a foreign country. Women and children, very young, you can see that they're upset, they're confused, they don't know where they are. It's very disturbing, but it's also very satisfying knowing that we're here, and hopefully we're able to help them just a little bit.
Is Go Dharmic offering? What are you actually doing?
Yeah, so in Krakow this weekend, we're running food, we call it food distribution. So just as we do in central London and Glasgow, all across the UK, we buy food supplies, fresh fruit, sandwiches, any other produce. We get some sweets and juices for the kids. And as our motto is love all, feed all, serve all, we have our banners and our high vis that say love all, feed all. We welcome anyone that wants our help and we give it out to people. If there's anything else we can help with, then we do. At the border, we're giving out clothing, food products, and then in central Kyiv itself, we're giving out 1,000 meals a day to people who are still stuck in the city, fighting the fight.
So Go Dharmic was set up, I think, about 10, 11 years ago, wasn't it? To basically, as you say there, love all, feed all, serve all. What an amazing motto. Is it the kind of organisation that anybody can get involved in? Are you always looking for volunteers?
Yeah, the charity was founded over 10 years ago, as you said, in London. Our founder, Hanuman Das. It started with just a box of bananas in central London, getting them out to the homeless. And it's grown into this wonderful global organisation with offices all over the world. We're constantly looking for more help and volunteers in all our locations. I'd highly recommend, we now have a new community app on all the app stores. You can just search Go Dharmic. You can join our community app. Otherwise, social media, you can email us. All that information's on our website. And yeah, if anyone's able to donate even just £1, it makes a really big difference in allowing us to purchase essential supplies for running projects like this one. I can tell you myself what we're spending the money on. And yeah, any help is always much appreciated.
You're an impressive young man, Martin, to be doing what you're doing. Oh, he's dropped out. That line's gone. But he's 18. He's a medical student.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's got all that. I mean, that's not easy. And he's doing all that, and plus doing all this on the side. I mean, it's a really impressive thing to do, because there's so many people, of course, who need so much help, and there's so many refugees displaced internally, but also, of course, those crossing the borders, as Martin is helping there. Rosie